Hello and welcome to the Weekend Investing Daily Bite of 2nd of December. A good start to a new month. If you recall from Friday, FII selling was on the upside. We had poor GDP numbers come out. We had a terrible news on the weekend that India may have to suffer 100% tariffs from the US. That rhetoric was up again. And people were largely expecting that there will be a massacre on Monday. At the end of the day today, we are sitting in green, an unexpected outcome for the day, bringing home the point that narratives can be what they are, but the market tells a story which you should be listening to. The market is telling for the last many sessions that it is not willing to go down, regardless of the bad news that is thrown at it. So there are two ways of investing. One is you hear the market and follow the market, and the other is you keep pushing your narrative that I think the market will do this or I think the market will do that, and the market usually will not do that. So again, I mean the price movements, the Bhao Bhagwan Che principle, all coming together and in full display of what really it means. Anyhow, so as we get into in the second half of the video, you will see a presentation on whether December can be a happy month for the markets. We will take some statistical look at that. And if you've not already seen, the portfolio momentum report has now been put on the Weekend Investing website. This is a very unique tool wherein you can enter your portfolio details, and the report that you will generate out of that will tell you how good your momentum portfolio is. On two counts, on momentum score and on weightage skew. You can access the report from this QR code, or there is a link in the description as well. It will do a very quick health checkup of your existing stocks selection and weightages in it. MIMT All Cap is also celebrating its 6th anniversary. You can use this code if you wish to enter this very, very popular strategy. This is valid till 8th of December. And do read the disclaimer. This is important, and do subscribe to the channel. Please give us some love if you like the content. Where is the market headed? So the markets, I would think, in the last 7 sessions has done a extremely textbook style move where oversold markets from top in end of September to second half of November, third week of November, and you had a virtually as a single way move down and a good short covering rally before the election outcome of Maharashtra, a gap up post the election outcome of Maharashtra, a very tight range for 3 days. Expiry day moved down and closed this immediate gap, very technical market. And the last two sessions build back to exactly where we were on Wednesday. So we are now at the cusp of either a breakout move here. I think above 24,350 or max 24,500 is where the resistance is. Once those, if and when once those are taken out, I think a good move of almost 1,000 points can start from here. Or we turn back down if we break this low and go back to this low, in case there is some new developments that are happening which cause a downswing. Right now, the market is absorbing very nicely whatever bad news is also getting thrown at it. So that is a story that you want to read from the market's moves. Nifty Next 50 or Nifty Junior also doing well, 0.6%. Chart is looking fine. We are recovering fast from the fall. Mid caps have broken out above this average and are looking good. A significant part of this fall has been recovered. 0.95% on mid caps. Small cap charts, as I've been mentioning, is looking the best amongst all the charts. Small caps have now spent almost 6 months in consolidation, and in case we do go out for a new breakout, I won't be surprised here. 0.7% on small caps. The bank index completely in a limbo. Again, last 6 months, no moves. And right now also, it is not looking like it wants to move too much from here. Very interesting development on the USD INR today. So USD INR has hit a new high of 84.69, or you can say rupee has hit a new low at 684.69, and this is coming on the back of falling Chinese yuan. So what Trump has triggered on the weekend is a currency war. He comes into office, I think, in about 4 to 5 weeks. Um, Chinese response to his statement is that we will devalue our currency even before you come into our office, into your office. And suddenly, the Chinese currency is now devaluing. Uh, India is following suit because we can't really stand out without uh, or afford to become extremely uncompetitive. So we will have to stay with our peers in terms of the currency. So a huge currency, I think, war is happening. The aim of the Trump administration is likely to lower US D versus other currencies. Dollar index is at a recent high, so that aim is not really getting accomplished. And now with the Chinese move, I think it's going to be difficult for the dollar to come down. So let's see how this develops. I think this can result into significant depreciation for the USD INR. Uh, I think the Reserve Bank has been holding the currency for far too long right now, near the 83, 84 levels, and I think they're now letting it go. That's my hunch on this. Uh, Momentum trends reasonably flat, 306 advances to 192 declines, slightly biased towards the green. Nifty 50 index also looks more green than red. We had some red stocks, but Ultra Semco, Grasim, JSW Steel, Mahindra, Titan, Sun Pharma, these stocks were doing well. Reliance did quite well at 1.31% today as well. Nifty Junior had some great moves from real estate stocks. DLF, Lodha, both up nearly 3%. Vedanta, Varun Beverages, Shree Cement, TVS Motors, Pidilite, Motherson were some of the other gainers. Not any major losers. Adani, some stocks were down, but they have been gushing up in the last 1 week. So 3 to 4% here or there really does not make much of a difference to them. Sectoral trends, real estate topping the chart today, flat plus 3%. Metals, autos, commodities, all high beta sectors doing well. So it is giving you a sense that it's not the defensives that are going up, it is the higher beta stocks that are going up. That tells you that the market move is on. Uh, and had it been just a sort of a flash in the pan or move like that, you would have seen FMCG, pharma, IT at the top, which is not the case, as at least as of today. In fact, pharma losing more ground at minus 0.1%. The stocks within the real estate sector that did well were Godrej Properties, Prestige, Phoenix Mills, DLF, Oberoi Realty, all doing well. The chart for real estate index also has been consolidating last 6 odd months, and now it's time to maybe re-challenge the new highs once again. Stock spotlight is on Castrol India. Stock has really done well today, up 7% on a longer term basis. Also, you can see it broke out beginning of 2024 after a long period of 9 years. So, even good stocks can do that. And now, having taken support here, is starting to go back up again. So, you could look for some setups on Castrol India if you are a non discretionary investor or a trader. So coming to the topic of the day, will December be a happy month for the markets? Nobody can really predict that, but December so far is looking like that, the fall has stabilized here, and December may continue to consolidate or start to go up. That would be my best guess on this. Minus 6% on October and 0.3% down in November. If we see the statistical data, and my team has really worked very hard to collate this quickly. Uh, since 1990, this is the December month performance for Nifty. And just eyeballing it, you can see it that most of the time it is green. And some big green moves have been there. For instance, in 2003, more recently in December 2020, more recently in December 23 as well. So since 1990, you can see that the distribution of December outcomes positively has been on a much bigger percentage basis than on the negative basis. In fact, more than 2% down has been there only 15% of times. 85% of time it will be minus 2% to more than 10%, and that is over 35, almost 34 years of data. Uh, continuous average from start to the month is about 2.8% now. So you can expect somewhere near this kind of a figure from a probability perspective. And if we see a 5-year average, then the 5-year average, which had gone down to nearly zero uh, about a decade ago, has also come back up to nearly 3% or so in terms of the December move. So average returns have been 2.84. We've had 24 positive instances, 10 negative instances, highest of 16%, worst of 10%, and that was special case, I would say, 1990 geopolitical issues. FIIs also in some of the years have done really hard buying. So 62,000 crores in 2020, 66,000 crores in 2023. And DIIs, of course, have been buying in most years except largely in the COVID year. So maybe there will be a change of stance from FIIs as we move towards the new year allocations that we can hope for there. So overall, there's a 70% chance of having a positive outcome in December. The way the setup is there, I think there is more chance in my view, if I were to speculate on that. 2.8% is what we are averaging, and the returns in December have been gradually improving since 2018. That has been the trend so far. It doesn't say exactly what is going to happen, because in case you are looking for an exact prediction, this channel is not the place. Uh, Nobody in the market can really say what is going to happen. So this concept that several youngsters at least have this in mind, that somebody should tell them what is going to happen. I think don't look for that. You are wasting your time in life if you are looking for that. Just look for what is higher probability outcomes and how you can have setups in that with higher returns and lower risk. That is the all that you need to see when you go to the market. So do mention in the comments what is your return expectation going forward. How have you set up yourself towards this month? Have some people may have booked out of their positions. How do you plan to get in? See, when you have a structured strategy, like most of our strategies are, then you don't have to worry about all this, that when should I get out, when should I get in, how much should I allocate. All that gets taken care of by a very systematic process. So this uh, concept that will be able to beat the market because I know when to get out and when to get in, it takes time, but after 10-15 years of trying to do that, you will realize that there's no point of doing that. So but still, I mean, in the comment section, do let me know what is your sort of strategy going forward, and it will be great to interact with you there. So thank you so much for watching this, and do like and share these videos. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't so far, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.